Hello all you guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's Mastermind Time here, back with another video just for you. I'm experimenting with trying the default audio on my computer. I added noise suppression and things like that, but it doesn't seem to be working too well. So I'm probably going to be peaking here and there. I just wanted to try this. If it doesn't work out, then I'll go back to using my headset. I just wanted to see if it would work. But that being said, I do apologize for not having been uploading really at all for a few weeks now. Life has been busy, a lot of stuff happened, yada yada yada. So is the drills. But do know that I haven't forgotten about you guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I thought about you every day, check my analytics to see you guys are still liking my content. And I've been super excited to make this kind of content for you all. More than just gaming, I wanted to make educational LGBTQIA plus type content for a long time now. It's something I'm very passionate about, something I've always believed in. And I used to watch a lot of videos like Lacey Green and other such type YouTubers when I was young, and that's how I learned a lot about the LGBT plus community. And just healthy adult practices in general. In fact, that's where I got most of the information from, because I was not going to get that from my parents whatsoever. And though I don't believe that you need to be a child to be educated on that stuff. You can be educated on that as an adult. I don't think my content would necessarily be for children, although I can't say whether or not they'll watch. They probably will. Kids fake being adults online all the time. So I'm not going to be showing any pictures or anything like that. I'm just going to be talking about safe practices of, say, self-care and relationships and some adulting advice that I picked up along the way. For example, excuse me, I find that one of the major things that made being an adult easier for me was a good pair of shoes for work. Shoes for Cruise has been a lifesaver for me. It's shown me that a lot more is possible when I'm not constantly in foot pain. So specific work shoes that you get that are made for work makes all the difference in how long you can stand on your feet and stuff like that. And because of that, I think I'm able to work a lot more, I would say. Longer hours on my feet and stuff like that. Because that was a major roadblock for me. Because I couldn't stand on my feet for more than 2 hours. I didn't know how people did it. Now I think I'm in on the secret. Either that or people with just crazy pain tolerance, which I do not have. But I also have exciting news. I don't think anyone in my family watches my content. But if you are, this is me telling you, I'm going to start T very soon. T as in testosterone. The HRT, transition hormone for trans men, is often used in bodybuilding for some people and such like that. And I'm super excited for it. I had an appointment a week or so ago for intake for a gender clinic, and now I have an appointment coming up on the 8th to potentially start HRT. It's basically going to be did you read the pamphlet? Do you know the risks? Do you consent for us to treat you in this way? And of course I'm going to say yes. And then insurance permitting, I could be assigned, well, not assigned, I could be prescribed T that very day. And if not, then I'll have to do labs first. Which, you know, I hate needles, but if that's the only way to do it, I'm gonna have to do it every 3 months anyway. If I want to do the whole T thing, so I might as well do the first one. But yes, very excited for that. And one of the main reasons as well, aside from that, that has kept me from uploading, is the death of Bashurverse. I only watched the guy a few times in passing with like other YouTubers, but he played a lot of Minecraft. And I know he grew up with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people grew up with him, watching him and stuff like that. And he was only 36 and he died of COVID. That's very young and that's very tragic. I don't claim to know him very well, but it is sad. And it got me really scared. Because I didn't know anybody personally. Not that I knew him personally, but like I felt like I knew him a little more personally than I did anyone else that I ever heard of dying of COVID. Like somebody that I knew the name of, who is pretty dang young, is now dead because of a disease once called the boomer remover by some younger generations. It's so much. And then I go on LD Shadow Lady's channel today and I find out that her dog is dead. It's just like, if there's one thing about life, it goes on. If there ain't no stopping it, it's a full pain train. But all you can do is go right along with it. I am not, by any means, a Christian or Baptist or Catholic. I know there are different sects of Christianity, but like, I'm not any of those things or any other of the other major religions out there. But something that has kind of resonated with me for a long time and has kind of kept me going, even though I don't necessarily believe in a God. Is that God gives his toughest missions to his strongest soldiers. And that makes you think for a second. It's like, I may not believe in God, but I believe in the power of the universe. I believe the universe makes things possible and makes all things happen. And I don't know necessarily what that is. There might be a God, I don't know. I don't claim to know that. I'm more of an agnostic than I am an atheist, but I'm not here to discuss religion with y'all. It's that I find comfort in knowing that maybe the only reason things are so tough is because I'm strong enough to take it. And I do feel like I am strong. I feel like I'm stronger than I've ever been. I feel like I've moved mountains. I've made large jumps in what I thought was possible. It's crazy. Like, I think I'm capable of so much more now than I was a few years ago. Like, if you had told me last year that I would be pulling double shifts, well, almost double shifts, like 11-hour shifts, compared to my normal 6-hour shifts, I would think you were crazy. But not only have I done it, I've done it 3 times already. Working at fast food in a KFC. I would think you were crazy. But that's life. You learn, and you learn that you can do so much more than you ever thought you could do. And honestly, I will swear by shoes for crews from now freaking on. Oh my lord. They have such good shoes. Like, my feet, they take a full double shift to hurt as much as they would in 2 hours in my normal shoes. I don't know how. I don't know why. That's just how it works. It's amazing. If someone could explain to me and down in the comments how that works and what to look out for in shoes from now on, I'd be extremely grateful. I just, I'm loving my job. I wish I would get more hours. They're kind of cutting my hours kind of unfairly. But I'm going to talk to the manager about that on my next shift and hopefully get that stopped. Oops, sorry, that was my phone. But as far as I know, I'm doing great. I'm performing pretty well. I'm learning to use the register. And yeah, that might be a small, insignificant thing to people who are like out there owning businesses and crap like that. But that's something I was scared to do when I was 18. I was scared to go on the register because I was scared of screwing something up. Now it's the easiest thing in the world. Kinda. I'm still kind of learning, but I got the gist of it. Like, and when I started working at KFC, I was scared to pack the chicken. Like, I was scared to do that because I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess something up. And yeah, sometimes I still ask if, like, whether something is a thigh or a breast, but I know, like, the basics of the chicken now. Like, I know that wings and breasts are white meat, and legs and thighs are dark meat. I got that down to a science. And I can basically tell all the other types of meat, and I can basically tell all the types of the breasts and the thighs and stuff like that. I got the general gist of it. Sometimes it can be a little confusing because sometimes they cook weird, but I got it. I'm doing things I didn't previously think I could do, and it's amazing. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. And I'm starting out small, but everyone starts there. Well, like, not everyone. There are the privileged few that don't have to start there. But if you're not one of them, that's where everybody else but those people start. And I feel like I'm making great strides. I'm feeling almost like a real adult at this point. I just gotta get through Christmas, and I could be really making something of myself. I'm going to try to learn to drive in, like, the spring, get my license so I can drive myself to work and I can drive myself out to wherever I need to go and make appointments basically whenever I want to make them instead of having to work around my aunt's schedule so that she can take me. I'm working on my freedoms, my adulthood. I'm working on myself so hard. And I didn't even mean to talk for this long, but I did. And you can do it too. I'll probably maybe start a series on, like, tips for adulting. And in that, I'll probably reiterate the shoe thing. My God, that's huge. And yeah, that's about all I have for you guys, gals, and non-binary pals today. Except for the fact that I fixed my dad and I fixed my computer. So I'm recording it with the base computer stuff. I had that fixed since the last time. So I'm, like, using my computer's webcam. And the screen kind of flickers, so I'm hoping it doesn't show up in the video. Please comment down below if it does, because I don't want it to. And well, that's about all I have for you guys, gals, and I'm buying your house today. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.